Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and this is a 4-year-old iPad 2. You can see I'm filming this on Tuesday, October 27th, 2015. This actually came out in March of 2011. And the skin's been on it since April 7th, 2011, or at least that's when I posted the video on YouTube. Now the skin's pretty gross, and I used to have a skin on the front, but the screen actually cracked. And after it cracked, I never bothered to put another one on because these screens are about $15 to replace now if you do it yourself. So the skin is going to be at least that much usually, and no big deal. I'll just replace the screen if it gets horrible. So let me flip this over, and you can see the skin is really gross. This has been used by myself, my wife, my kids for over 4 years now, and it's just pretty gross. This is actually varnish or something from our dining room table, and it started to yellow, and it's picked up all sorts of things, but it's actually protected the back really well. It's 4 years old, like I said, and it's actually stayed adhered to the sides pretty well. It's only pulled up right here a little bit. You can see if I pull on it, it's started to pull up, and then on these sides, it's bubbled a little bit, but that's more because that's where the smart cover connects, and over time it's just kind of pushed it, and who knows what's underneath this. So I thought we'd see what it's like to actually remove it, and it's actually protected it pretty well given that it's 4 years old. So if I grab a corner here, we'll see what this is going to be like and how terrible this is to get all this adhesive off. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can get a better view. So I'm going to take this skin off. You can see it's no longer, it's kind of yellowish and not transparent. But this one's not coming off too bad. And if I go a little bit slower, it's not leaving residue like it did around here. So let me just keep working this off. There we go. Now, obviously, once you remove these, they're gone. You can't use them again. But I don't think you'd want to use this one again. Actually, it has a dent right there. I never noticed. Okay, so that's the skin itself. Pretty gross and nasty, but it looks like it's done its job. Now, it does have a dent here, like I said, and there's lots of adhesive. So in order to get this adhesive off, you just rub your thumb across it. It actually comes right off. So I'm going around the edge and getting all this adhesive off that I can. Like I said, this is the longest I've actually had a skin on any device, and so I get a lot of questions on, you know, how well do they last? What do they look like after that? Are they easy to remove? That was pretty easy to remove. You just take a few minutes to do it. Go around this edge. And they actually coat cars with this kind of stuff nowadays too, to protect bumpers and things. It's real similar material. I think it sticks on a little bit harder though. So that's most of the adhesive. You can actually see the line there still. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of all these little glue beads here. We'll get rid of those and then wipe the whole thing down. So I have some spray. I'll just spray this, kind of clean it off with this microfiber cloth here. I finished cleaning everything and it looks pretty good. There's actually a little dent there that I mentioned before, but it's been dropped actually on a curb and actually has held up pretty well. There's some dents right here I noticed after removing the skin, but the aluminum's in pristine condition, so it did its job. Obviously it's not going to protect from dents, but it protects from scratches because it looks basically, other than that dent right here anyway, the aluminum looks brand new. On the edges it's a little rougher, but that's kind of when it's hit the ground a few times or the rugs or wherever. But it's held up really well, and I think the Zagg skin did its job. Like I said, it's really nasty after 4 years, but I thought it'd be a great test, and I didn't plan on making this when I installed this that many years ago, and it just held up that well. But let me know what you think about these skins and what your experience has been in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like if you liked the video. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.